I think it's about time I open up the rest of the Matchbox cars from 2023. 1984 Toyota MR2. I have one of these in white, but I couldn't remember that when I bought this. But it's okay, because I'm a sucker for two-door Japanese sports car. God, get this open here. Ugh. Starting off with some trouble. Some pesky paper. And I just thought it looked great in this sort of shiny speckle blue paint scheme. Look, a lot of Matchbox. It's styled more like a road car. Come on. Any day now. Can we show the Toyota logo? Or is it too small? Almost too small. There we go. Now you can see it. Look at that. Pretty nice printing with the badge there and the little Toyota. Not too much more printing to speak of on the car. Pretty typical with Matchbox, but the taillights are looking good. Got the MR2 license plate there. Everything's nicely aligned. Yeah, not too much else to say about this other than it's a very cool car in real life and in 1/64th scale. Yeah. Yeah, pretty cool. All right, let's drive that guy out of here. '70 Honda N600 off-road. A rally conversion of what I assume is just a a small Honda compact road car. I don't really know that much about the N600. But this is a cool model. And, before I rip this up, notice this is what would be known as an international card, because in other countries they have less shelf space for diecast cars than we do here in America. So in order to hang twice as many cards in the same amount of space, they make these short cards. So if you ever see a short card, both Hot Wheel or Matchbox, which are same company by the way, that is because it is from an international case. It somehow made its way into a U.S. store. It's not unheard of. It's just that those cases are intended to be sold worldwide as opposed to just in the United States. So yeah, let's get this thing open. Come on. Free it. Free it from its plastic prison. All right. Look at this thing. You can see it has like I don't know, can you see? It has like the lift in the back. God, it's so small. This is a lot like the what the hell was it? Was it a Civic? A custom Civic hatchback that we had on the channel before? Let me know down in the comments. See what I'm doing? I'm doing engagement. Yeah. Good alignment on the grille and the headlights. Pretty cool bull bar. Off-road tires, obviously. Just a pretty plain, generic style of racing livery. Even the black printing on that like vent in the back is pretty well lined up. Yeah, got some Honda logos. Um, I believe that's an MBX there for Matchbox, and then a Mattel logo there, I believe. Can we see that? No, not a Mattel logo, a Motul logo. There we go. So yeah, I got the. I guess these are supposed to be lights up here, these little rabbit ear nubbins, but it does kind of make this model look like a rabbit uh, of the video game Raving Rabbids, if you ask me. But yeah, you can see it's lifted here. I think that's meant to. This might represent a spare tire or a fuel tank or something. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, cool. Neat little model. Kind of unique. I think I found this one at Dollar Tree, where they always have kind of a interesting assortment of inventory. All right, let's drive that guy out of here. MBX Field Car. Is this the last of the 70 years? 70 years. What does it say up here? 70 years special edition that we will see. Will they find some other arbitrary milestone to celebrate in order to print cars with? I would say the answer to that is most likely. But let's check out this field car. Looking good as usual. The 70 years livery is a very nice color scheme in my opinion. You can't really go wrong with silver, black, and white and orange like this. I mean, I guess you could go wrong, but they haven't really. The predominantly silver scheme with the other colors as accents. It's pretty classy, I gotta say. This model is pretty wild looking with the for once we'll start with the base. Model is pretty wild looking with the bright orange base here. It's even a little bit hard to, there we go, capture it on camera because it's so bright. Maybe I should have turned the light setting down for this one, but yeah, sort of a, I don't know, somewhere between a civilian off-road vehicle and a military off-road vehicle. Notice that it has the trailer hitch. I should have gotten the one diecast trailer I have that would interface with this, but Matchbox does also release, or I think maybe even Matchbox, I don't know, does Hot Wheels have any trailers that would fit with this? I'm not sure about that, but I know that Matchbox has, a number of trailers that fit with this this style little hook. Yeah, I've kind of gone all over the place looking at this model. Let's look at the front. Obviously, they've just done the different layers and sections of the vehicle using the different layers of the model. So there's not too much printing alignment to worry about. See the rear tire there is part of the interior. It just sticks through the metal chassis part. Yeah, I guess this is kind of styled after maybe like a sort of a Land Rover. One of Matchbox's unlicensed designs, of which they have a few of them, although they all skew way more realistic than any of the unlicensed designs that Hot Wheels does. Although, admittedly, in the last year or so, Hot Wheels has been releasing more realistic-looking unlicensed designs. So, I don't know. Take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Yeah, we can see the roof rack skids with the big sunroof window. Overall, a very cool vehicle. It's hard to... Sometimes it's hard to design a fake car that looks real, I would say. There's an art to it, for sure. So yeah, enough about that. Let's drive it out of here. Ballinger B2. Another moving parts to wrap up the video. Now this is a pretty interesting model. I'm not super familiar with this vehicle in real life. Not at all familiar, actually. But apparently the vehicle in real life has an interesting feature which Matchbox has chosen to replicate here on the moving parts model. Let me know in the comments if I should put this package, Carnage, in frame more. It's a little hard to do because I don't want to knock over the lamppost, but we got the car out. Get that out of here. Alright, so, pretty typical of moving parts, right? It's got a opening hood and an opening trunk. You may have noticed that there's something interesting about this model. Looks like there's a couple of holes in it. And why would that be? Because the front grate also opens, and you can probably see here, there is a hole that runs through the entire vehicle. And I guess that's something that the real Ballinger B2 has? Let's close it up for a second and take a look at the model itself. Got the Ballinger logo. Headlights stuck in there. Headlight printing stuck in those little recesses. Another vehicle that kind of bridges military and civilian style in terms of design. Yeah, pretty simple, pretty minimalist, pretty straightforward utilitarian truck. Of course, it has the big sunroof. Let's wipe that off a little bit. The big sunroof. And yeah, I got this scale lumber here, and we'll see if we can't demonstrate. The special function, the special feature of this moving parts. Now the question is, will this bundle of scale lumber fit inside? No, I gotta use less. Will it? It's a little difficult to do this through the camera here because I can't see the... There we go. Turns out we can only fit maybe three pieces of scale lumber here in the vehicle, but yeah, so we'll close it up. We've got a load of long timbers here that fit all the way through. How about that? Cool. All right. Let's see if we can't get just a couple of more in there, because 3 doesn't feel like a real serious amount to be transporting. It's going to give us a problem. It's still down. It's a little hard to tell if the grade is actually down. It's smaller than I thought it would be. That grade. Oh, does that look kind of cool if we like have them sticking up like that? Yeah. All right. So yeah. So we've got about half our load here. So let's drive that guy out of here, and maybe we'll come back and get the rest some other day.